Please welcome General Manager of Taiwan, Nellie Lee, and General Manager of Thailand, Ivan Sua.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's
Good
day
afternoon.
2, and wow, do we have a show for you?
Yes, we do. Today we're going to start our parade as good as gold. Our new gold directors, which recognizes distributors who generate 1,000 commissional volume points for 4 consecutive weeks.
And our new executive gold director, those distributors who generate a cumulative 13,000 total commissionable volume point in a 13 weeks period.
Ladies and gentlemen, to make this celebration even more golden, these 2 parades are truly deserving to get a special serenade.
Please welcome the electrifying Art Eye.
Experience the blending of strings and technology. Powerful electric melodies with a twist. 10 years ago, this barrier-breaking quintet exploded onto the music scene with their unique fusion of classical and pop music. They are here today with a special Gold Parade Serenade. Please welcome Odd Eye. Here are your 2023 Asia Pacific Gold Directors. our new gold directors. And now, Asia Pacific's gold. And now, please welcome Asia Pacific's new executive gold directors. Let's hear it for our new Executive Gold Directors, and another huge round of applause for the extraordinary Odd Eye Electric String Quartet. Masterful magician, empowering communications coach,
I teach executives and leaders how to use their voice, how to share their vision.
and lifelong entrepreneur, expertly weaving his skills into one mesmerizing message. The savvy businessman left university early to start an online magic school. His success earned him Australia's Top Young Entrepreneur Award. Please welcome Vinh Giang.
I just wanna show you the magic of the night. I just wanna show you the feeling you can't.
Great to see you all. I see a lot of familiar faces, but at the same time, I see a lot of new faces. So if you do know who I am, raise your hand so I can get a sense of, oh, okay, good, and oh, thank you very much, thank you. So those of you who don't know me, I'd love to give you a bit of context as to who I am so the rest of this will make sense. So to do this, we have to go back about, oh goodness, about 15 years now. And about 15 years ago, I was in Australia in university, and I was studying accounting. Yay! Yes, fulfilling the Asian prophecy, of course. It's an accountant, a lawyer, or a doctor, right? So in Australia, the degree is called Commerce and Law, and it's a 5-year degree. And about 4.5 years into the 5-year degree, I came home and I had the following conversation with my parents. So just imagine you were there, okay? 6 months to go in the degree. I come home and I say to my parents, I say, Mom, Dad, I love you. I'd like to quit university. My mum immediately starts crying, and it's impossible to cry that fast. But my mum knew that if she cries, my dad gets pissed off. So pretty much on cue, my dad sees my mum cry, he rolls up his sleeves, my dad walks up towards me, and my dad does this, he does this, he goes. And for those of you who don't know, that's what Bruce Lee does before he kicks your ass. Yeah. So I recognize the signs of danger, and I say to my dad, I say, Dad, no, don't. Just wait. There's 2 things I have to tell you. Dad, the first thing is, I've already quit university. And Dad, the second thing is, I'd like you to give me $100,000 so I can build a business on the internet teaching magic tricks. Let's just make sure we're on the same page here. I've just told a 60-year-old Vietnamese man who's been through the war, who came to Australia just to give his son an education, I told him I wanted to be Harry Potter. So my dad at this point was furious. He was looking to my mum for instructions, and now she's crying for real. And then he leaves me in the lounge room, walks over to my mum, grabs her by the arm, and then they both walk into the kitchen. And I'm thinking at this point in the lounge room, why would you go to the kitchen? Knives are in the kitchen. So I start to panic, and I'm thinking, what are they saying in there? Because I hear them whispering. My imagination goes wild. And this is what I'm thinking my dad's saying. My dad's most likely saying something like this to my mum. Something like this, something like this. Don't worry, honey, okay? Don't worry. We kill this boy tonight. Okay, honey, don't worry, okay? Tonight, me and you, we make another one. It's not a joke, but thanks for laughing. My brother was then born as a result. Not even kidding. And have a guess, my brother and I are over 12 years apart. Have a guess, what do you think my brother does professionally? He's a doctor. Yeah, what a jerk, right? So for a long time, my parents felt like they had one son, my brother. True story. But you see, about 15 minutes later, my parents gradually come out of the kitchen. And they say something I completely don't expect. Very difficult to surprise someone who's part magician, mind you. But they do. And you have to know one more thing about my dad. My dad is the oldest brother of 7 brothers, all boys in the family. And he was the one that made the decision to flee Vietnam during the war, to find freedom for his son and his family and his children. And so you just got to know that about my dad. So then my dad, he comes out of the kitchen with my mum, and he says, he goes, boy, I didn't risk my life. I didn't risk the lives of all your uncles and all your aunties to try to find freedom, to then force you to do something you don't want to do. If it's magic, it's okay. And the most beautiful words he said then followed. He said, son, in this life, you still owe me one thing though. Do you understand this? You owe me one thing. You have to jump as high as you can in this life. And as long as I'm alive, I'll forever be your net. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And so I tested the theory. You know, how strong is this net? How many times can I fall on this net? And you know, I failed more times than I can share with you. And I always start with this story no matter where I go in the world, because I'm so aware that I would not be who I am, I would not have achieved the things I've achieved in my life if it wasn't for the sacrifices these 2 people have made, my mum and my dad. And the thing is, I know you wouldn't have achieved the things you've achieved in your lives if it wasn't for the sacrifices your families have made, whether it's the families you choose or the families you were born into. So before we begin, can we clap it up for our families? Yeah. That's them there, that's mom and dad. Oh, brilliant. And some of you are probably thinking, you're thinking, well, did your parents give you the money? Did you start the online business? Yes, I did, and I never lost so much money so quickly before. But that gave birth to Encyclopedia of Magic. Encyclopedia of Magic is an online business that teaches magic tricks. You see, and I've exited that business now in 2019, and I spend the majority of my time now teaching public speaking, presentation skills, storytelling, and I teach it online through a program we call Stage. And that's what I do with the majority of my time now. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here today to share with you 3 things, just 3 things, to help you jump as high as you can in your careers and in your lives personally. Now, I am part magician, so I will be bringing some of you on stage. So let's just get one thing clear. Let's just get one thing clear. If I pick you, for example, and you look away, I can still see you. Okay, so please, let's make sure we're all on the same page. I'm here just to share with you 3 things, beginning with this first thing. With the first lesson I want to share on influence, I need someone to, could the team help me pick someone from this side, please? Would the team be able to help me pick someone? So I know the team's going to help me. If the team could help me pick a volunteer. Thank you, team, as they bring them up. Beautiful. All of you can join me from the screens on the side. Oh, we've got a volunteer. Hello, what's your, big round of applause, please. Hi, what is your name?
Jose.
Jose, lovely to meet you, Jose. Please do have a seat, Jose, thank you. So Jose, before I talk about influence, I'd love to show you a piece of magic that represents influence. And just for those of you who are sitting there, you can see, look, all the cards are different. Now, what's interesting is, this is one of the first pieces of magic I've learned. In the casino, Jose, the only time they let you touch the cards are when you're cutting the cards. And the reason the casino lets you do that is because no one can manipulate a cut. A cut is truly random. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So Jose, I want you to take about half the cards and put it in your hand. Take about half and hold it in your hand. Good. Now here's the thing, Jose. I want you to just spread the cards out a little bit like this so you can get used to how the cards feel. Just spread them out and then close them up again just so you're comfortable, and close them up. Now, Jose, I need you to listen to my instructions very carefully. I want you to hold it in your hand like this. Good. Now I want you to deal one card at a time onto the table. Just one, on top of each other like this. Yep, just one at a time, on top of each other. Good. Just to teach you this very carefully, keep going. And Jose, you can stop any time you want. It's up to you. You can stop any time. Are you happy that's a free choice? Yes. Okay. Jose, could you shuffle the cards in your hands for me? Shuffle them like this. Good. Perfect. Good job. Now, Jose, here's the thing. You can stop whenever you want to as well. Are you happy that was random? Yes. Okay, now spread the cards into two piles in your hands like this. Good, and hold it into two. Now, I'm going to copy you, Jose. You get to make a choice. Do you want the left pack on first or the right pack? Which one? The right. The right? Let's both put the right pack on first, and then the left. Now, Jose, are you happy you shuffled the cards, you stopped whenever you wanted, you cut the cards wherever you wanted, and you picked whichever pile? Yes. Okay, gather the cards up and hold them in your hand. Now I want you to copy exactly as I do. One card at a time. Do one here, copy here. Good. Do one here. Good. Next one here. Good. Next one across. And keep copying me, one card at a time. Keep going. Yeah. And you see, what I'm doing here with Jose, keep going, is a process in psychology they call matching and mirroring. And matching and mirroring suggests that if we match and mirror somebody's actions, we should be able to create similar results to the other person. Now, the thing that I want you all to acknowledge as well is that Jose here did every single choice by himself. He made all the choices himself, and keep going, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through, and to the end. Now, matching and mirroring is a powerful influence piece of wisdom because, Jose, I've been doing sleight of hand during this whole time. And I've been doing sleight of hand to achieve this, okay? But here's the thing. Jose, do you know any sleight of hand? Yes. You don't know any magic, do you? No. So, Jose, the question is, how did you do this? How did you do that? You see, the amazing thing is, Jose, every single card is different. Every single one. And you can have a look. You could have done anything you wanted. You could have shuffled anything you wanted. Can we please give Jose a big round of applause? Thank you, Jose. Nice. Well done. Good job. Well done. I love this piece of magic. And I love this piece of magic for one reason. For the reason that when you have the right people in your circle, they can help you do things you didn't even know that you could do. This is one of the most powerful lessons in influence that I've learned. And many of you have heard me say this before, but I'll share it with you again if you haven't. Because this is by far the lesson that I apply every single year, and it bears fruit. And the lesson is this. You are the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with. That's who you are. You see, they've done extensive research on this, and you could take the top 5 people you spend time with, they average out your income, and that's approximately how much you make. And I'm here on this stage right now because of this very lesson. When I wanted to be a speaker, I brought speakers into my top 5. But this doesn't just work with your professional lives, it works with your personal lives. I'll prove it. So many of you don't know this, but I love archery. Absolutely love archery. And when I learned archery, I wanted to become a better archer. So I thought, how could I apply this same lesson? Well, the same thing. You're the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with. Okay, I'll reach out to the gold medalist, Kubon Chan. So I thought, oh, I'll try to reach out to the gold medalist. And I sent him a DM on Instagram, and he never replied. That's okay, that's okay. I kept trying because I believe in this lesson. So instead, I reached out to Jake Kaminsky. And Jake Kaminsky now, because of the amazing world that we live in, I sent him videos of me doing archery, and he coaches me through the internet. And he tells me how to improve my form, how to improve the way I release the arrow. And the crazy thing is, he's my coach. He's not the gold medalist, but he's the silver medalist. And the crazy thing is, Having Jake in my top 5 just for 7 days, look at the results. That was 7 days. Oh, thank you. I'm still not very good, but thank you. That was 7 days. I've been doing archery for over a year before this. And by having the right person, I was able to be on target. You've got targets for your professional lives. You've got targets for your personal lives. My friends, think about what skill you want to improve. Think about what attribute you want. And then bring the people into your top 5 who have those skills and who have those attributes. You see, then people ask me, they go, Vin, well, who do I bring into my top 5? Who? As you change your goals, you change your top 5. Now, I see some concerned faces. Some of you are thinking, I'm going to have to let my husband go. There's no room in my top 5. I can see a lot of the ladies going, oh, look, the youngest child must also go. No, please, keep your husbands, keep your children. What I'm referring to here is your professional top 5. Think about your professional top 5. And as you change your goals, change the people you have in your circle. I'll give you another example. Right now, I want to learn how to have maximum influence online. So I want this person in my top 5. I really want The Rock to be my top 5. You see, and this is a crazy dream. But I dare you and challenge you not to be afraid of aiming high. Because here's the thing, just 4 weeks ago, while I was in Texas, guess who followed me? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. He followed me on, I haven't sent him a DM yet because I'm a little bit scared. And I check every day, is he still following me? And I checked this morning, and he still is. It's okay. Thank you. So remember this. If it is true that you are the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with, what that means is you can choose who you become in the future by deciding who you spend time with today. Consciously craft the person you want to become. Don't leave it to chance. It's the first thing I'd love to share. Now the second thing I want to talk about is fear. I want to talk about fear. But before I talk about fear, I need to make you all feel a little bit of fear. So to do this, I'm going to play for you a video. So watch closely.
Something that will make you do that is the infamous spike trick.
We're going to raise the stakes a little bit. This time we're going to use nail. See the point right there. Someone hold up their hand.
This modern magic trick increases the chance of injury and pain. An exponent of the spike trick is street magician Chris Korn, who places a metal spike under polystyrene cups and tries to avoid slamming his palm onto the spike, even after they're moved around.
Around a bit.
Chris didn't understand how dangerous it was. While rehearsing, I mix up the cups, and I see where the spike is.
All right, and look, just so you know, there's no magnets, anything in my hands.
I see him notice where the spike is because of how the trick works. Then he raises his hand real high and slams it down on exactly the cup with the spike underneath it.
Just gonna wave this.
It is terrible to watch. I took no pleasure in that. I mean, I watched it 7 times, but I took no pleasure in it because it is... Oh, God!
1, 2, 3!
And that's what we're about to do. I want to tell you this. And while I tell you this, could the team help me find a volunteer for maybe this side of the room? The team's got to help me find someone, so thank you. And let me tell you this. This piece of magic is the one piece of magic that has ruined more magician careers than any other trick. So, oh, hello. Give a big round of applause, please, for my volunteer. Hello. Lovely to meet you. Angela, lovely to meet you, Angela. If you join me over here, Angela. And Angela, I've got a microphone for you too. If you could stand just over here, please, Angela. And Angela, could you just confirm I didn't talk to you today? You didn't know me before today. Is that fair? To the mic.
Yeah, correct.
That's fair. Okay, thank you, Andrea. And it was Andrea? Angela. Angela, there are 4 bags. I'm going to explain to Angela and all of you what's in the bags. You see this first bag, just a block of wood with a hole in it. That's it. This second bag, same thing. As well, Angela, a block of wood with a hole in it, same thing. And this third bag has the same thing, just a block of wood with a hole in it. That's it. And the reason I put the blocks of woods in these bags is so they feel the same as this one. This one is a block of wood and with a nail in it. So could you just on your palm, please? Does that feel real? Yeah. Just in the middle here, actually. Does that feel real? Yeah. Good, thank you. It's a real nail. So we're going to pop this now into this bag here. Angela, could you face the audience? Stand up here, face the audience. Could you close your eyes too, please? I'll put this in this bag. You watch me. I'll roll up my sleeves. Watch me very carefully. As I don't look at me. Look over there. Don't look at me. Now you see, right now, I'm going to mix the bags up so Angela doesn't know where the bag is. So you can keep track. So watch carefully. I mean, right now, this is easy. Right? This is very easy. It gets a bit more difficult when I do this. And, a little bit of this, and, oh, sorry, I should do this, really. And then one more, and I'll mix all 4. And 3. So right now, no one knows where the nail is. So Angela, into the mic, please. You can open your eyes, Angela. Look over here now. Angela, is simple yes or no. Do you know where the nail is?
No.
No, good. So she doesn't. Now here's the thing though. Some of you in the audience are still thinking, but Vinh knows where the nail is. I do. So to make it more dangerous and to make it scary, I'm going to get Angela to pick which bag I slam my hand on. And whatever she decides, I will, as hard as I can. I won't have a choice. Whatever you pick will be the bag I slam my hand in. So Angela, this is bag number 1. This is bag number 2. This is bag number 3, and this is bag number 4. In the Chinese culture, pronounced sei, which literally means die. Okay? So would you like bag 1, 2, 3, or die, Angela? Which one would you like?
Die.
You would like die? It's a free choice. Good choice. Good choice. Thank goodness. Okay, good choice. Angela, now there are 3. This is bag number 1. This is bag number 2. This is bag number 3. Free choice.
I like number 2.
Good choice. It's good. Angela, there are 2. This is where most people get it wrong. So Angela, a very simple question for you. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed? Then we'll use your left. Me? Yeah, it's your turn. So your left, we'll use your left. Now, Angela, you're going to decide which bag you slam your hand on, because if anything happens, then it's your fault.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. Just for safety purposes for me, this is how I make a living. Now, Angela, here's the thing. This is bag 1. It's a bit more scary now, isn't it? Yeah. This is bag 1, this is bag 2. Which one do you want? It's your choice. Which one? Don't ask the audience. You've got to choose. Which one would you like?
Number 1. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's your choice. It's your hand. Okay. So I'm going to place my hand on top so it does less damage to me. Oh. Okay? And just relax your hand so it does less damage to you. Okay. So we'll count to 3 and we'll go. Are you sure you want this bag? You can change your mind. Sure. You're sure? Okay, it's your choice. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, give her a big round of applause. Amazing. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you. And I'll grab the mic from you. Give her a big round of applause as she heads down. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. You see, here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing about this bag. You see, for the last, let's say, 5 minutes, every single one of you in this audience has felt anxiety, has felt fear. What did you fear? You feared the nail in this bag. Do you know what's interesting about the fear that you felt, though? All of that fear is completely unjustified because I'd palmed the nail out since the very beginning. Yeah. How's that for a trick? Thank you. Thank you. I did this for a reason. I did this because fear is an illusion. You see, if you look to the slides up here, fear, we all feel it. Whether you want to get back out there and share what you do, share your business ideas, share your vision for what you want to achieve in your life, we all feel fear when we do this. We feel fear. But how can you turn fear into something more useful like courage? How do we turn fear into courage? Fear requires one more ingredient before it becomes courage. And what's that ingredient that you have to mix in with fear? Well, Angela showed us what that formula was. She showed us what that ingredient was. The ingredient is action. You see, courageous people do not do things in the absence of fear. Courageous people feel the fear and they do it anyway. Thank you for the one clap. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. But that's the thing I ask you. So many ideas in this room will never come to life because of fear. And I ask you, courage is something you must practice. So when you feel the fear, do it anyway. And what do people fear most? What do people fear most? Fear of judgment. I'm so scared of what other people are going to think about me when I share with them this idea. They fear judgment, but the thing is, that isn't even real. Because there's a quote from Mark Twain that explains it all. And the quote is this: you worry less about what people think about you when you realize how seldom they do. You worry less about what people think about you when you realize how seldom they do. We worry so much about what other people will think of us. If I do this or if I do that, they're not even thinking about you. They're thinking about their own problems in their own lives. So use this to free you from the fear of judgment. Now, I said there were 3 things. There's one final thing I'd love to share with you. And this final thing is something my primary school teacher taught me when I was 12. But we're going to try to do this with nearly 10,000 people. So I'd like you to listen to my voice very carefully as we do this. I'd like you all to stand, please. It's good for blood flow at this point. Thank you. Please stand. Good. Thank you. Now, as you're standing, I'd like you to face a partner of 2 or 3 people. Face a partner of 2 or 3 people. Face your partners. Have a look at them. Have a good look at your partners. Okay, good. Once you've had a good look at your partners, turn your backs so you can't see them. Turn your backs so you can't see them. Make sure you turn your backs. Now, with your backs turned, here is your challenge. I'd like you to change 30 things about your appearance. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'd like you to change 1 thing about your appearance. Change 1 thing about your appearance. You could take a shoe off. You could roll up your sleeves. You could take off your glasses. Just change 1 thing. Just 1 thing. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face your partners. What did they change? What did they change? What did they change? Good. Okay, now turn your backs, turn your backs, turn your backs, turn your backs. Turn your backs, everyone. Turn your backs. Make sure you don't look at each other. Turn your backs, turn your backs. Now listen, with your backs turned, now I'd like you to change 1 more thing. But wait. Change 1 more thing, but this time be more dramatic. Okay, don't take off your clothes. Okay, but be more dramatic. I want the other person to know what you changed. Be more dramatic. All right, change 1 more thing, but be more dramatic. I'll give you 5 seconds. Good. Some of you are doing very well. Good. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, What, face your partners. What did they change? Oh, very good. Once you're done, have a seat, have a seat. Have a seat once you're done, have a seat, have a seat. Have a seat, everyone, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Have a seat, everyone. Have a seat, have a seat. I'll share this with you. My teacher when I was 12 years old, her name is Miss Beecham. Miss Beecham did this exercise with my class. And right after she does the exercise, she looks all of us kids dead in the eyes and she says, anything is possible. And we were like, what? I think Miss Beecham's crazy. And then Miss Beecham said the most profound thing. I'm borrowing her words at this point. I'll say to all of you what Miss Beecham said to us. And this is what she said. And I'll ask you all the same question. Right in the beginning, when I asked all of you in this room to change 30 things about your appearance, how did you feel? Impossible? Some of you felt it was too difficult. Some people thought, no, Vin, that's crazy. Okay, interesting. Park that thought here. How did you then feel when I asked you to change one thing about your appearance? How did you feel? Easy. Oh, relieved. It's possible. Right? Do you notice this? Whereas the first time I asked you to change 30 things, you thought it's impossible. You didn't even try. Whereas the second time I asked you to change one thing, oh, it's easy. You changed one thing. How did you then feel when I asked you to change one more thing? How'd you feel? Oh, it's easy. There was no mental block. You just went ahead, changed one more thing, and some of you even had fun. Yeah. Now here's the thing. If I wanted to bore you all to death, I could have stood up here and said, change one more thing. Change one more thing. Change one more thing. Times 30. Every single one of you would have found a way to change 30 things about your appearance. What does that tell us, though? It tells us that it's never a bad thing to dream big. The terrible thing in life is aiming too low and then hitting that. My friends, how do you achieve greatness? By taking things just one step at a time. Regardless of where you are in this business, you could be sitting in this section next year. So don't hold this from yourself. Don't think it's not possible. It is. And I'll leave you with a quote from Steve Jobs. I love Steve Jobs. And he's got an incredible quote that I'll leave you all with. It's one of my favorite quotes since I was 15 years old. And the quote is this: those people in the world who are crazy enough to believe they can change the world, they are the people who actually do. Now, to make it relevant for you, those of you in the room who are crazy enough to believe you can change the world and that you too can achieve anything you desire in this life, then my friends, you are the very people who will do just that. Thank you, USANA. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Have a wonderful conference. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, USANA. Thank you.
Please welcome Chief Operating Officer Walter Note.
Leadership expert Dennis Whaley says tomorrow's leaders not only have dreams, goals, and plans, they're willing to work hard and take responsibility for turning their plans into energy, perspiration, and effort. They don't sit back and wait for someone else to turn their dreams into action. They take charge of executing their own plan. Best-selling author and leadership guru Dennis Whaley has been a friend and mentor to all of us here at USANA. for more than 30 years. Our next award pays tribute to the man who has inspired us to not only do better, but to be better. And it honors those USANA leaders who have risen to that challenge. One recipient from each market has been selected on their strong leadership skills while exemplifying USANA's core values of excellence, integrity, health, and community. Here now are the 2023 Dennis Wei Lee Leadership Award winners for Business Excellence from Asia Pacific.
From Australia, Jen Young.
Hello， 大家好，感谢公司赋予我此次使命。生命的价值在于用生命影响生命，让我带着这份使命去帮助更多的人生命实现他们的精彩人生。加油
From Hong Kong, Rita Hui.
Hello， 大家好，我覺得非常榮幸可以攞到 Dennis Wei Lee Award。咁我覺得領導力對我嚟講咧，就係傳承咧，最緊要就係將你識嘅學問同埋技巧去培育下一代嘅伙伴，使佢哋都能夠認識點樣去做好呢一個事業。咁樣你嘅團隊自然就會越嚟越壯大。我就係抱住呢個宗旨去發展 USANA 呢個事業㗎啦。
From Indonesia, Chandra and Catherine.
Leadership, in summary, for us is all about serving others. In this case, our customers as well as our team members who wants to do the business. Leadership is never about us. It's mostly about our team, about how we can help our team to reach the goal they want to achieve through USANA.
From Korea, Park Hyun-jin.
안녕하세요. 에그제큐티브 원서라이브 디렉터 박경진입니다. 안녕하세요. 저에게 리더십이란 다른 사람에게 용기를 주고 앞으로 나아갈 수 있게 돕는 것이라고 생각합니다. 유산나는 혼자 하는 사업이 아니라 함께하는 비즈니스잖아요. 그렇기 때문에 함께 팀을 구축하고 그들의 성장을 돕는 것이 리더의 역할이라고 생각해요. 앞으로도 팀을 위해 또 그룹을 위해 유사나 코리아를 위해 헌신하는 그런 리더가 되겠습니다. 감사합니다.
From Malaysia, Kok-soon and Fung Po-chi.
大家好，
我是国信，
我是宝珠，我们是USANA高级3星钻石董事。
加入USANA过后呢，我发觉呢，其实这个生意是合作共赢，大家合伙伴一起创业，然后可以达到事半功倍。然后这个事业，当我们一起合作的时候，一起拼的时候，也让我感觉到非常非常的开心。
要做稳做大，就要成为一位领导者。很庆幸多年以来，我们得到公司无私的对我们的栽培，还有呢团队有很棒的系统，让我们一步一脚印成为了领袖。
From New Zealand, George Wong and Diana Dong.
We believe that leadership is to be strict with ourselves, set an example, take the lead, and achieve visible results.
A team is a group of people with same vision, different advantages, encourage and leverage each other.
From the Philippines, Doc Adu and Pearl Bolaños.
What leadership means to me? Leadership to me is about being the first to step up so I can bring my people towards my selfless vision. It is about being the first to pave the way for them. And it is forgetting my own convenience to show what's really possible for them.
From Singapore, Tracy Shuqing Nao.
对于我来说，领导力就是让我不断成长的过程，也是激励着我以身作则，成为伙伴们的榜样，成为领导人，复制更多的领导人。那领导力也是影响力，而影响力呢，就是让更多的伙伴愿意跟随你、信任你，从而打造出一支超强、有凝聚力的团队，齐心协力，共同努力，实现梦想。
From Taiwan, Kong Ping Fang and Kong Xin Chun.
领导对我而言就是发挥潜力，实现梦想，带着我相信、我愿意、我可以的信念跟动力，跟着伙伴一起实现丰盛美好的人生。
带领一群方向相同的伙伴，朝着我们定下的目标迈进。我相信，我愿意，我可以，把爱传出去，把有梦想的人找回来。
One more congratulations for our 2023 Dennis Waitley Leadership Award winners. And now, USANA Science is in session. Please welcome Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Rob Sinnott.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with all of you in beautiful, bustling South Korea. Yesterday, you heard Kevin Guest talk about the USANA Difference, our story, if you will, and what sets us apart from all the other companies that are in our space. What makes USANA so special is one thing: science. And though I may be a little biased, science is our biggest differentiator. And today it's my honor to guide you through our science story so that you may guide others with it. So let's begin with you. You only have one body through your entire life, and it's under your care every single day. It's made up of trillions of intricate cells, all working on different tasks while you go about your day. And each of these cells needs specific fuel to operate at its best. USANA is obsessed with the health of your cells. And this is what makes USANA the perfect partner to help you find what you need so that you can feel the difference that optimal health makes for your body. For me, Cellsentials is essential to my daily routine. Cellsentials is used by thousands of professional athletes and this Chief Scientific Officer who seeks the best quality of life possible. So using the Cellsentials in tandem with an active lifestyle and healthy diet, I can tell you very honestly that I'm at the peak of health. I feel as good as I did when I was in high school, wrestling. And before you start sharing products with other people, you need to understand why you would choose to share them. USANA believes that your best life begins at the cellular level. And optimum cellular nutrition is key for maintaining long-term health. And while you can't feel your individual cells, you can feel the difference that feeding them the right things makes for your body. So I want you to ask yourselves, am I feeding my cells the nutrients that they need to thrive? USANA's products are uniquely formulated to do that. The company was built on an obsession with the health of human cells since before it was founded. During the opening session, you heard USANA's founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, tell his own story, making very clear why he founded this great company. And though he's too humble to talk about it, He's really an extraordinary scientist. And as a fellow scientist, I can tell you that he's at the top of the leaderboard. Dr. Myron Wentz is an internationally recognized microbiologist, immunologist, and pioneer in the development of human cell culture technology and infectious disease diagnosis. His impact is felt on a global scale. As we heard last night, in 1974, Dr. Wentz founded Goal Laboratories, where he worked on human cell cultures, spending decades keeping them healthy and free from degeneration. He realized that it takes more than simply providing these cells with vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to keep them healthy. What they really needed is the right nutrients, in the right form, and in the right amount. And he recognized how inadequate nutritional supplements were when he compared them to what he was feeding the cells in his laboratory. And luckily, this realization resulted in the birth of USANA. And therein lies one of our strongest differentiators. USANA was founded on science by a true scientist, not by a marketing person or a business person. Dr. Wentz is a visionary. For him, USANA's primary goal was to make a difference, not profit. And direct sales is the means that we use. It's the best conduit for you to share the vision and make a difference in the lives of families all over the world. Dr. Wentz made USANA what it is today by taking a full spectrum approach to product creation and implying rigorous practices and protocols that ensure that every USANA product is built on smart science and delivers proven efficacy for you and your family. Each product goes through 6 stages before arriving at your doorstep. Number 1 is research. Number 2 is careful formulation. Number 3 is clinical trials, both in-house clinical trials and third-party research partners. Number 4, in-house manufacturing, where it makes sense, and then holding our outside manufacturers to the highest standards. USANA's best-in-class quality control processes and testing ensure that we meet FDA standards and TGA standards. And finally, we use third-party verification to validate USANA's rigorous testing procedures. USANA controls products through 100% of the creation process from concept to delivery. And this is the thing that makes USANA unique that other companies don't do. So let's break this down, starting with the people behind the process. But first, we're going to have some fun with a poll throughout this session. And we want all of you to participate, please. So take out your phones, if you don't have them out already, and scan the QR code that's on the screen. That's right, scan the QR code so that you can participate in our polls. This QR code is going to take you to an audience interactive polling site. You don't have to download any app. Okay, is everybody in? Okay, keep going. If you're in, you should see a question on your phone. And the question is, how many scientists make up USANA's R&D team? And this answer was revealed last night during general session. Do we have 60, 80, or 150 scientists? Answer now, please. Oh, and keep your phones out during the presentation because we're going to be asking more questions. So let's see the poll numbers. Well, you were paying attention last night, obviously, and you're correct. So we have over 150 scientists on staff at USANA. More than 150 scientists from around the world make up USANA's research and development team. And it's an impressive number, and it's even more of an impressive group when you get to meet them. Our scientists have background in biochemistry, molecular and cellular biology, pharmacy, genetics, sports science, and nutrition and food technology. They conceptualize each USANA product to ensure it's optimized at the cellular level, meaning that each vitamin, mineral, and nutrient within the product is bioavailable, absorbable, and usable by the human body. And they substantiate every product claim through clinical trials with third-party, world-renowned research institutions. All of them working towards the goal of researching and developing the best products on the planet. And to further the vision of the one scientist who started it all, Dr. Myron Wentz, to create the healthiest family on Earth. Now, some of our scientists are here in person for this event, so how about we bring them out now? Dr. Rachel Brewer, Executive Director of Research and Development. Dr. Rolando Medella, Executive Director of Global Health Education. Dr. Jeremy Tian, Director of New Product Research. Kei-Jun Ko, Director of Product Development. And Kenny Tan, Director of Health and Education. And Austin Winiger, Director of Health and Science Education and Development. What a great team. What a great team. And I'm so glad they're here, and you'll have the opportunity to literally ask the scientists your question face-to-face in the scientists area in the expo. And I encourage you to get to this team and get to know them while you're here. But we certainly don't want to leave out the other 143 members of our R&D team working all over the world. So let's bring them up now virtually. Say hello to your scientist team around the world. Brian? Such a great team. They are just the best in the world, the absolute best that there is. And I'm honored to lead this extraordinary group of individuals, 150 members strong. All right, sorry team, break's over. You've got to get back to your research. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we'll see you, Dr. Tian, Kenny, and Kei-Jun, back out here in just a bit. And thank you, Austin. But Dr. Brewer and Dr. Medella, why don't you stay out here and help me with this chapter of our science story?
Dr. Sinnott, you mentioned just a few moments ago that one of our differentiators is that we do much of our manufacturing in-house. In 1996, USANA established its global headquarters in Salt Lake City, complete with state-of-the-art labs and manufacturing facilities. We have the same state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities in Beijing, China.
Yeah. So manufacturing in-house is an important thing because it allows us to control the quality and hold ourselves to the highest standard. We recently wrapped up a massive undertaking to manufacture Celavive in-house, and we built a new facility in Salt Lake City called USANA North to bring active nutrition completely in-house. So you can see we're really committed to this.
And when we're unable to manufacture in-house, we hold our outside manufacturers to our same high standards, which means that USANA's manufacturing process is the same anywhere in the world.
Yeah, so for example, we meet FDA standards and strict Food and Drug Administration standards in the United States.
But we also meet the even stricter quality standards of the TGA, the Therapeutic Goods Administration in Australia.
Yep. So there's FDA standards,
TGA standards,
and then there's USANA standards, which are even above that.
And something that really stands out to me, which is amazing, is how transparent USANA is about how products are made and the rigorous testing and certification they undergo to guarantee their quality.
Agreed. We go above and beyond in this realm. So the question for each of you here today, do you know how many major areas of testing our products go through before they're shipped? Let's find out what you know. Again, here's the QR code for the polling site. If you scan it, you should see this question pop up. The question is, how many major areas of quality testing does USANA do? And the possible answers are 3, 5, or 7. So let's see what you say. That's a good guess.
But if you said 5, then you are correct. Each product goes through 5 major areas of quality testing. First, they're tested for purity.
This means that the raw ingredient material is free from adulteration, including heavy materials, pesticides, and any other forms of contamination. Second, they're tested for identity.
So USANA's ingredients are inspected, sampled, and analytically tested to ensure premium quality. Next, every product batch is tested for composition.
Exactly. So USANA products are guaranteed to deliver the right nutrition.
In the right quantities to your cells.
So it's a multi-method approach that analyzes and documents details like weight,
disintegration,
thickness,
and stability
for every single batch. And the fourth major test is product strength.
USANA's products are proven to have the strength and potency that's guaranteed on the label. And this is one of the reasons that so many people trust their health to USANA. And finally, in addition to the in-house testing, third parties are brought in to test for safety.
And the safety of USANA products is of the ultimate highest importance to us. And this is where Dr. Medella's expertise shines.
Thank you. Thank you. So I feel like I've been watching a differentiator path game of ping pong. So much sharing that, you know, you both of you gave to the audience important information. So, well, USANA has invested a lot of time, money, and energy into the quality control labs. The return is high-quality products backed by science. For example, in the analytical chemistry lab, we perform more than 1,000 tests per week. And the ingredients, the finished products, they're all tested. So the very best companies in the world, like USANA, invest in product-specific scientific studies, patents, and other intellectual property because it's the right thing to do. Consumers want that. Government regulatory bodies expect it. And to build a long-term sustainable advantage, science-based companies must have it. So how do we prove we have scientifically sound products? Well, we test them. We test these products completely and exhaustively with clinical trials. We are not required to do clinical trials, so it's a very big deal that we do. We partner with some of the most prestigious academic and research institutions in the world to help us validate our product claims and run clinical trials. The third-party verification validates USANA's rigorous testing protocols. We have a new clinical study that we just completed with our oral probiotic and ADP1 toothpaste. This is one of Dr. Brewer's painstaking product development projects.
That's right. And if I may interject for a moment here, many of you may or may not know that the oral probiotic and ADP1 toothpaste was our first specialized microbiome venture. And we were one of the first companies to talk about postbiotics, like ADP1. And now more companies are trying to catch up to the science.
Yeah, you should really be proud of it because it's been quite a journey, right? And we are also currently involved in a large clinical trial with a prestigious university to further validate our active nutrition products. We have finished the 7-day study on the Jumpstart regimen with great results. We are now doing the 60 days study. Recently, we had Cellsentials, Proglucamune, and other product studies published in peer-reviewed scientific journals. And a short while ago, we completed studies on the Celavive regimen and on the new skin brightening series with incredible results. And last year, we published the results of our fiber study that was conducted with a partner university. The results were very revealing in terms of the importance of fiber to our health. Yeah. And also, we are very excited about our partnership with the Beijing University of Chinese Medicine, which is helping us bridge the gap between Eastern traditions and Western science. So, the university is one of the leading traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, schools in China. And this collaboration gives us the opportunity to work together on scientific research with thousands of professors and clinicians. Over the past year, scientists from USANA headquarters and China's R&D team have partnered with 21 top experts from Beijing University of Chinese Medicine. Since the partnership began, the first 6 research grants have been scheduled, selected, and funded. And we are now conducting research and clinical trials with them. So our partnership will have a positive impact on how we develop our products.
Yeah.
Okay? So, moving into the future, this will help us enrich our products' formulations and be an incredible scientific resource for us as we research and develop solutions that implement Eastern traditions. One last example for you. We were involved in a really encouraging clinical trial a few years ago. The acute study for Copaprime Plus was completed in 2019, showed supportive working memory performance during effortful cognitive task performance in the Copaprime Plus group compared to the placebo. This gives us a solid research to support our claims that Copaprime Plus is an amazing product to support cognitive health.
Really good.
Right? And we just completed a long-term study on Copaprime. After the acute, we did a long-term study on Copaprime Plus. Our acute study showed Copaprime Plus has some effect on maintaining cognitive health. So next, we wanted to extend that and determine if it works in a specialized population like the athletes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? We also wanted to find out if Copaprime Plus can impact brain responses as it relates to sports performance. As part of our ongoing collaboration with the United States Ski and Snowboard Association, which is the national governing body for Olympic skiing and snowboarding, we have teamed up with members of the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Association and the USANA Center of Excellence to conduct this clinical trial. We enrolled 40 athletes in this study to see if Copaprime Plus can in some way optimize reaction time. And you can imagine how important reaction time is in sports, right?
Well, it's true. As a self-proclaimed weekend warrior, I can attest to the fact that reaction time in sports is vital. And because of our full spectrum approach to product development, research, formulation, clinical trials, in-house and third-party manufacturing, USANA's best-in-class quality control process, and finally, third-party verification.
You can be confident that USANA's products have been thoroughly analyzed for effectiveness and quality, ensuring that what's on the label is what's in the product.
Yeah. And that is why athletes like the ones involved in our clinical trials trust USANA. They know the safety and quality in each USANA product is assured to be pure and free of any banned substances.
Excellent. And we back it up with an up to $1 million guarantee.
Dr. Sinnott, you just hit on another big USANA differentiator, that professional and Olympic athletes trust USANA more than any other supplement company in the world.
Yeah, that's right, Rachel. And we'll be talking more about that tomorrow in the general session. So some of your favorite USANA athletes will take the stage and tell you personally why they chose USANA.
But it's not only athletes. USANA Science has earned the trust of scientists, medical practitioners, and health professionals all over the world.
So we'd like to introduce you to one right now. She grew up in a family of doctors and later became a biomedical scientist specializing in pathology. And today she'll be presenting in Mandarin. So please welcome this one-star diamond director from Australia, Wendy Xiao.
Hello, everyone. I'm Wendy Xiao from Melbourne, Australia. As a professional laboratory medical scientist, I can tell you responsibly that what attracts me to USANA is science. As a scientist myself, science is imprinted in my bones and blood. I believe in science. It is my soul stamp, and that is why I firmly choose USANA. I was born in a family of doctors in Beijing. It's a traditional family. I often joke that if my relatives united, we could staff a whole hospital. Believe me, with such a family background, I can only believe in scientific theories and rigorous academic data. Since I was a child, I never doubted my parents' plan of becoming a professional in the industry was the way I wanted to go. As everyone expected, I was educated in an elite school in Beijing and then went to Australia to study in high school and successfully entered the University of Melbourne Department of Biomedicine. At the time, the subject of study ranked 7th in the world and the first in Australia. Upon graduating, I became a professional cytopathologist. My area of focus was mainly in detection and screening of healthy and diseased cells. It's okay if you don't fully understand the job of me as a psychopathologist, because I always told my friend, I don't want to see you in my office, because if you're in my office, it's not a good thing. I remember when I first joined the work, my whole body was filled with a sense of mission. I still remember the way the university of professor looked at us as if we are the hope of mankind. I go back and forth between home, hospital, and school research projects with full energy every day. But after years on job, I felt the hospital launch and offensive on me. You may relate to the feeling of applying for leave to visit your parents, or you are not feeling well and need to take a sick leave. And you feel that the whole department and your boss take you as the guilt trip. You try to coordinate with your colleagues for the much-deserved vacation time, submitting requests repeatedly with the department head. And I realized that my time is not myself anymore. And I just asked myself why my time is not myself anymore. And I asked myself, why did I choose to study biomedicine in the first place? Why did I choose to become a pathologist? In addition to the silent confusion, I lost my passion as well. I realized one thing, that I haven't really approached my dream. I didn't believe I was really helping anyone. Being a pathologist is just a job. I thought maybe I could go into management like my director, Ms. roles, and maybe it will bring me more fulfillment. So I asked my boss, how much time did you spend to reach where you are? She said 20 years. So Ms. Rose told me 20 years, and that did not motivate me. And did I really want to compete with all my opponents and endure all the office intrigues from technical geeks for the 20 more years in an effort to become the next Miss Rose? I suddenly felt helpless. I felt powerless in my career planning. I choose biomedicine because I firmly believe that the cutting-edge medicine can help others and give them more hope in life. But how could I realize my life values without regretting my original intentions? I cannot see where the answers are. My relationship with USANA actually began during my first year of college in November of 2006. At the guidance of my friend, Mr. Dallin, I was introduced to USANA. I was not interested at the first place, but Dallin still introduced USANA to me with enthusiasm. And I told him, I don't really need nutrition supplements, and I'm not suitable for the business. So there's the door, find your way out. However, the story did not end yet there. My friend asked me to attend a meeting with her at Mr. Dallin. Still, I did. I went. Although I truly believe that USANA was merely a direct selling company. However, I still purchased some product, and I didn't have any high expectations. And that was until Dallin's wife, Jessica, contacted me and delivered the product directly to my home and explained each product to me in a professional and friendly manner. And she taught me about the labels and how to use the product correctly. For the first time, I realized that direct sellers could be really professional. I witnessed her deep respect, love, and enthusiasm for USANA and the products. And so I was willing to give the products a try. But actually, I didn't try it. I gave the products to my mother for her to try, because I still had doubts for nutrient supplements. Because of my background, doctor background, and I was a child of doctors and have been surrounded by various nutritional supplements with my life. So I don't really think none of them will work. A month later, my mother called me and say that USANA products I gave her help her health in measurable ways. My mother works very hard at a hospital. However, her health condition was not very good. For years, she tried a lot of Chinese and Western medicines, but none of the products work the same as USANA supplements. And she encouraged me to try. So I agreed. I had some health concerns at the time. USANA's calcium tablets helped me immensely to maintain a daily routine. And after taking the products for 5 weeks, I finally had a full night's sleep. From the moment on, I often wondered if USANA's high-quality nutritional supplements could support better health. Why weren't doctors and scientists like me paying more attention to them? Looking back at the medical school at the time, we only had 4 nutrition theory classes in 4 years. But we are living in the 21st century. How ironic. So fate answered my expectations and my interest in nutrition when I was a graduate student. I was very fortunate to participate in this research on vitamin D3 in Australia at the time. And back then, we were one of the few research teams studying vitamin D3. So it was the whole experience opened a magical door to me. in Australia at the time, vitamin D3 products were still very rare. Most of them are vitamin D2. So during the research, I was very surprised that about the clinical trial, D3, vitamin D3 clinical trials. A lot of them are coming from USANA-related science teams or USANA scientists published in authoritative journals. I was indescribably shocked on the spot. So this kind of research from nutrition direct selling company. So I picked up the phone and called Mr. Darling, and the first question I asked is that, is your company a direct sales company or a scientific research company? And why do I see some academic articles related to you on my graduate project? And Darling said, do you want to meet our chief scientist? He is coming to Australia next year. I'll take you to him. And then I realized, I pay attention to the full name of company, USANA. It's USANA Health Sciences. And Mr. Darling said that we have always been a research company. Direct sales is just a way we get the word out about these great science-based products. So in the days that followed, I entered USANA's websites and searched for all the scientific research papers at the time. And I was deeply attracted to the scientific research strength of the company. I couldn't wait to meet the chief scientist of the company at the time. And so I decided to join USANA and to meet the scientific team as associate. So from the beginning, it wasn't the excellent compensation plan that attracted me to USANA, but the scientific strength that made me fall in love with USANA. I love you. So when I actually met the scientists of the R&D team, I was again fascinated by the cutting-edge scientific research of USANA. So I asked about the status of USANA's vitamin D3 research, and I was told that the project was closed. The product had already been introduced to the market. I understood that before USANA launches a product, multiple tests and the clinical trials are required. It takes at least 10 years from the beginning of modeling to launch of a finished product on the market, which made me realize that USANA began its research on the vitamin D3 years earlier, so always ahead of the pack. And I also asked, what is the company's current research direction? And he said, good question. We are now studying protein-related affairs. So simply think about the possibility. So protein is very important. Our cells, DNA, it's made of proteins. Is it possible that to feed the cells so that the cell can self-renew and replicate in a better way? So afterwards, in the annual convention, where we see the intelligence and technology launched at the Seoul Lake City.
That year, I was sitting off the stage. I see all the scientists working on the stage, and I was burst into tears. You know, a company only pursue profit would never like USANA focus on the science and research team. Only USANA will pay tribute to those heroes behind the products. Only USANA would do that. Up to now, I've been with USANA for more than 10 years. In the beginning, although my family loved USANA products, but they didn't support me in doing the business. And at the same time, while I want to be a pathologist is still my career goal, but in the process, I do not see my future. And the final reason that made up my mind to do USANA full-time is from my friend's story, who truly changed my thoughts. And I believe that even with USANA, I can still fulfill my mission. My friend had a stillborn baby, and her doctor told her she would never live a barren life. After suffering the loss of her child and the double blow of divorce, she came to Australia and closed herself off, not daring to fall in love or start a new life. She truly felt that she was not a complete woman. Because she respected me, she agreed to try some of USANA products that I suggested. 1 month later, she called me that she said she needed to see me right away. I was very worried, not knowing what was happened. I picked her up, and when she saw me, she immediately gave me a big hug. Laughing and crying at the same time, she told me she hadn't felt this good in years, and that the products were a big part of this feeling. She exclaimed, "Shuwen, thank you for giving me a second life, the life of a complete woman." I wrote in my notebook that night, "Xiao Shuwen, we will meet at the summit. Wendy, I see you on the top." That was also the day the fire for my long-lost mission to help others was ignited again. I felt I was reliving the words of a former professor when he said, "Sitting here is the future." And I could say the same thing now to all of you. Sitting here is the future. That day, I made a dream version of myself. I saw myself standing on the stage in front of thousands of people, shining brightly and telling my story. I saw myself teaching people how to have a correct and science concept of nutrition, which has always been my mission. If you don't regret your original intention, you will always have it. I'm now living the dream version of myself. I have worked hard with my USANA team, doing the USANA dance step by step with outstanding people. I've gained love and family, including 2 lovely USANA babies. That's the most precious gift of my life. I went from being completely dismissive about USANA to bravely going all out. My bravery is backed by top-quality products built by science. And now I have a new dream, to apply for a research position on USANA's R&D team. Dr. Sinit, can we talk a bit later? But seriously, I do want to thank each and every one of our incredible science researchers on our staff, and for the cutting-edge technology and top products you have given to the world. Dear friends, do you know? Every time you make a market performance, there will be precious science research funds, which will be continuously provided to our R&D department to maintain strong scientific research and development capabilities. Therefore, everyone here, as well as every customer and distributor of our global USANA, we should be extremely proud of this, because behind every epoch-making technology, our name and your name are also written, which is a milestone for all of us. I hope that everyone here, every friend of mine, can enter your respective market with this honor and confidence, just like me. Because we are with a dream, because we are the science, because we are with the company. We are the future. Thank you.
Please welcome K-pop dance instructor and viral content creator, Simba.
재미없어
어쩌지 I just wanna hear from my phone right now I just wanna hear you right Cause I know what you like boy You're mine Can't make you like boy 내 지난 날들은 눈 뜨면 있는 cool High boy 너만 원해 High boy 내가 전해 And we can go high 나를 봐야 느껴봐 Take it to the sky You know I like you boy You got my 나를 봐야 느껴봐 Take it to the sky You know I like you boy
Hello everybody. Hello USANA family. Nice to meet you. 안녕하세요 여러분 반갑습니다. 저는 춤선생 신바입니다. 오늘 이 자리 2023년 USANA 아시아 퍼시픽 초대해 주셔서 감사합니다. 자 이제부터
For inviting me to the APC.
출시
And now you're going to learn how to dance.
with me. Okay. 지금 자리에서 저희와 함께 즐겨
Now
주시기 바랍니다.
please rise from your seat.
Stand up, please. Woo! Yeah. I'm gonna teach you fighting by 17. Okay. Now start. Okay. 자, 첫 번째요. First. Okay. Swing your arms. Swing, 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 swing. Yes, good. Okay. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Okay, good. And kick, and side kick, and side kick, kick. Yes, good. Ready, go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. Yes. And then, ready. Yes, boom, 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 boom. 2 times. Okay, from the beginning. 7. Go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And then running. Woo. And whoo. Okay, up, down, up, down. Okay, 7. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, good. From the top, once again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, and kick. And side kick. Boom, boom, and running. And running. Yes, good. And then point. Point and hand roll. Yes, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put your hands up, 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 up. And reverse. Point and hand roll. Up, 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 and up, up, up. Yes, good. Once again. 7. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up, up, up. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, good. So now from the top, let's begin. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Running. One more time. Running and point. Up, up, and 4, 4, fighting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 네, 너무 좋습니다. 우! 자, 여기까지 우리 한번 음악에 맞춰보도록 할까요? Let's try with music. 음악 주세요. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Hey. Running. Hey, point. Yes, good. One more time. Good. 너무 좋습니다. Okay, I'm gonna teach you second part. Second part. And then, boo. Big fighting. Yes, fighting. And to the left. Fighting. To the center. Yes, good. Fighting 해야지. Fighting 해야지. Yes, good. One more time. Fighting and fighting center. Yes, good. And then hands up, 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 up. Yes, good. Everybody, come, come. come. Yes, come on. Yes, good. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, double, and single, single, single. Yes, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and clap. Clap. Hey, you. Yes, it's me. One more time. Hey, you. Yes, it's me. And then up. We are USANA family. Yes. Whoo. Family. Yes, good. And then last pose. Hand roll. Everybody fighting. Yes, good. Okay, let's try with music. 음악 주세요. 처음부터 갈게요. From the top. Okay, clap. 7, go. Point. Up, up, up. Okay, ready. Give it up now. Hey, you, we are. Yes, one more time. One more time. Hey.
Welcome back, Dr.
마지막, 라스트요. It's last. Okay, last one. Hey, jump. Let's go.
Please welcome back Dr. Rob Sinnott.
Science! Oh, thank you so much. I almost broke a hip backstage doing that. So I didn't think I'd ever be able to learn K-pop style, but Simba made it so easy, and she'll be back tomorrow with more, so you've got overnight to learn about this. Okay, so back to our USANA story. We've talked about some of the big differentiators, including USANA being founded on science and our full spectrum approach to research and development. Our high manufacturing standards and third-party validation, plus the fact that thousands of athletes choose USANA because they trust us. And you also heard Wendy's story of USANA winning her over because of the science. And now that you understand how our products are developed, manufactured, and trusted, it's time to learn what makes USANA products truly unique. And for that, I'd like to bring out two people, Dr. Jeremy Tian, the Director of New Product Research, and Dr. Kenny Tan, Director of Health and Science Education. And from that reaction, I could have mistaken you guys for a couple of rock stars.
Well, I thought we were, Dr. Sinnott.
Oh?
Yes, I think we should ask free radicals if we can perform with them tomorrow.
Yes. So maybe we should stick to science and get back to talking about the real superstars, which are the USANA products.
And even more specifically, the exclusive technologies that give them their superpowers.
Do you know how many exclusive technologies USANA has?
Okay, let's find out, Jeremy, by going back to the interactive polling site. So scan the QR code and
you should see this question on your phone screen. How many exclusive technologies does USANA have? 6, 4, or 5? Select your answer now. And also don't forget, keep your phones out throughout this session because we'll be asking more questions. I can see the numbers are climbing.
Okay, we're still going, we're still going. All right, we've got our poll in. And if you selected 4 exclusive technologies, then you're correct. And we're excited to tell you more about these 4 exclusive technologies right now.
USANA's focus on cellular health led us to discover unique technologies you can only find in USANA products.
Developed to enhance your body's natural ability to support long-term health, these exclusive technologies include intelligence technology, olive oil, hybrid technology, and policy.
Okay, so let's talk a little more in depth about each of these technologies. We'll save intelligence for last, and we'll start with olive oil.
Okay, to set the stage, olive have been a part of healthy diets for hundreds of years. Eating olive and olive oil are thought to be a key reasons people who live in the Mediterranean region enjoy long, healthy life. And you can get some of the amazing health-boosting benefits of olive in a premium extract developed by USANA.
So USANA's exclusive olive oil technology involves harnessing the powerful antioxidant polyphenols that are found in olive fruit through a distinctive extraction process. USANA scientists originated a process to recover these polyphenols as a byproduct of olive oil production in order to formulate this advanced ingredient.
Now, many of you may be wondering, what are polyphenolic antioxidants? Well, if you have questions, we have the answers. All you have to do is ask the scientists.
And you have 3 of them right here. So Kenny, why don't you field this one?
Happy to, Dr. Sinat. I love educating our distributors about science. The polyphenolic antioxidants found in olive are not present in other common dietary sources. They are structurally distinct from vitamins, carotenoids, bioflavonoids, proanthocyanidins, and other antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables. These antioxidants may be one of the components of the Mediterranean diet associated with health and longevity. I like to say, put the power of olive to work for your health.
And I think it's important to bring up that olive oil was USANA's very first US patent. So many of our core products have that badge of distinction from almost the very beginning. It was a 20-year patent because that's how long it takes for others to catch up to the technology. And that patent expired just a few years ago. But while the patent may have expired, the technology remains the same and is used in so many of USANA's best-selling products. Which USANA product is featuring olive oil is your favorite? This is another poll. USANA Cell Essentials, Body Rocks, Hepacell DTX, Rev3 Energy Drink, Celavive Exfoliating and Scrub Mask. So go ahead and pick your favorites right now. Let's watch. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, Celavive is very, very popular. Cell Essentials catching up, but not quite. Wow. Okay, so Celavive is your favorite olive oil technology. That's fantastic. But we see that everything is pretty popular. So thank you very much for your poll. That's great to hear from you. All right, it's time to move on to USANA's exclusive and extraordinary hybrid technology. And it's truly a game changer, right, Jeremy?
This technology is a state-of-the-art approach to nutritional supplementation featuring bi-layer tableting. It allows USANA to combine ingredients that historically have not been able to be paired together into a single tablet. These key nutritional ingredients are visually highlighted in distinct tablet layers. The bottom line here is that you get incredible efficacy with just one tablet instead of having to take 2 different pills.
That makes sense. So a question, which of these USANA products does not use nutritional hybrid technology? Is it Hepacil DTX, Coquinone 30, or Proflavanol C? Select your answers now. See, well, we've got a clear winner here. So if you selected Coquinone 30, you're correct. Well, Coquinone 30 is an amazing product all on its own. It really is a great product. It does not currently require USANA's hybrid technology because it doesn't have incompatible ingredients. The next exclusive technology is one of my favorites, Poly C.
They are all my favorite, Dr. Sinat. But you are right. Poly C technology is truly inspired. Poly C is USANA's proprietary blend of minerals and citrus bioflavonoids to help the body absorb and use vitamin C. This helps enhance the nutrient's bioavailability and effectiveness. Vitamin C is an essential nutrient that must be provided by the diet because your body could not make it naturally. As a source of vitamin C, Poly C offers a number of important benefits. Now, antioxidant activity neutralizes damage caused by free radicals to maintain cellular health, helps your body to use iron, supports collagen synthesis, a major structural protein in the body, to help maintain healthy skins, gums, cartilage, blood vessels, muscles, and bones. Also, supports immune function, supports eye health, and also the body absorbs vitamin C more efficiently in moderate dosages of more than 1,000 milligrams. And levels of vitamin C in your blood begin to decline after 5 hours.
Okay, so that's why it's a good idea to spread your Poly C across 2 or more supplement doses during the day to optimize absorption and maintain proper levels in your body.
So you know what, Dr. Sinat? Since you seem to have favorites, what is your favorite Poly C product?
You know what, I'll tell you, but I'd like you to find out first what everybody thinks is the best. So audience, please, what is your favorite Poly C product? Is it Proflavanol, Cellsentials, Booster C600, or Poly C, which is available in some markets? Please answer now.
Let's all see.
All right. Well, that's a surprise.
That's a surprise, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. So we agree. That's fantastic. All right, we've been talking about all these incredible differentiations regarding USANA's exclusive technology. And now it's time to discuss the most impressive and exciting of them all, intelligence technology.
Now, how many of you in this room think you could clearly explain intelligence technology as a point of difference to potential customers? Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down on the live poll, please. Well,
pretty
that's
confident.
great. Yeah, that's pretty confident. That's great.
Good.
89.
However, if you say no, don't worry. You are not alone. Many of our associates and distributors, even those of you who have been with us for years, still struggle to explain intelligence as a key selling point for our products. Today, we hope to change that and explain intelligence in a way that will help you become your own expert on the topic. If your customers understand how USANA goes beyond traditional formulation methods to target specific health benefits, it will help build value for them to purchase our premium products.
Right. And remember that intelligence technology is not a single product. It's not a single ingredient, or it's not even a single combination of nutrients and ingredients. So let's be crystal clear on what intelligence is. Intelligence technology is our premier formulation method that's used to develop products that signal your cells to activate targeted health benefits. It's what gives us the ability to create what's called proactive supplementation. So this formulation technology is unique to USANA, and harnesses the power of cell signaling to enhance certain USANA products for a more personalized benefit.
And what specifically is cell signaling? Well, in its simplest explanation, cell signaling is the ability of the cell to receive, process, and transmit signals within its environment and with itself. It's the body's way to communicate. At a very basic level, it simply means a cell responding to the internal or external molecule. USANA scientists developed unique blends of nutrients called intelligence, complexes that have been studied to create specific health benefits. These complexes are used in formulating USANA products. By delivering messages to your cells through molecules found in these nutrient blends, you can instruct a cellular response to activate a specific health benefit.
And now the big question, how does intelligence technology work inside your body? Well, with 3 simple steps: send, receive, activate. Once again, send, receive, activate. First, the intelligence complex sends a specific message to your cells. Then, your cells receive the message and initiate a response. Finally, the cellular response activates a targeted health benefit. What's most important to note is this technology helps us target specific health benefits, which means it's more than a personalized approach to nutrition.
Okay, so to lay a little groundwork here, let's go back to 2015. This is the year that USANA's scientific endeavors resulted in the creation of a new approach to formulating products using the power of cell signaling. The 2016 global launch of this formulation, called intelligence technology, along with our flagship product, the Essentials, propelled us into a brand new era of personalized health.
For better scientific understanding, it is important to know that all physiological processes depend on cellular function. By grasping this very basic principle, it becomes easier to understand why we would want to target cellular responses to create specific outcomes in terms of health. Our cells are incredibly intelligent by design. But even with all their innate intelligence, there are factors that can influence their performances and functionality. Lifestyle, aging, diet, and external stressors like pollution can all take a toll on your cell's ability to communicate, receive, and process information. This can cause a multitude of delayed, less predictable, and even challenging outcomes.
Yep, and supplementation can be the key in ensuring your cells to have the nutrients they need to perform their best and optimize your health.
Excellent. So USANA's products featuring intelligence technology contain specific nutrient complexes that deliver the molecules to the cell receptors, initiating the signaling of a targeted cellular response. And by doing this, your cells are primed and ready to act when necessary. So simply put, it's called proactive supplementation.
Now I just wanted to mention that human body is constantly bombarded by a variety of what we call stressors. Because the cells are intelligent, they are able to sense the stressors and initiate protective stress responses. This is referred to as a negative feedback loop through which cells maintain their balance, a process called homeostasis. To illustrate my point, let me make an analogy. Picture a fire. This represents a cell under oxidative stress. Think of that as a smoke signal. Then, like a sprinkler system, it turns on the antioxidant enzymes that render protection against the damage of oxidative stress. The fire is distinguished. Intelligence works like a false alarm or a trick to mimic the fire. It sends a signal to the sensor like that of the smoke signal to trigger the stress response. In this analogy, the sprinkler before the stress, such that the cell is better protected when the stress strikes. Sprinkler already going, so it douses the fire before it can get going. Intelligence is a fundamental aspect of our health strategy, which use scientific pathways to prime the cell. And because the stressors show up like a variety of ways in nature, the stress responses in our body vary accordingly, which is why intelligence complexes in different USANA products also vary depending on the target health responses. Intelligence complexes are often found in USANA's top-selling products. Currently, we have 15 different products that are formulated with intelligence technology. 15 and counting. And today, we are going to highlight a few of them, of your favorites, starting with the most important functional product, the Cell Essentials, which contains the US patented cell intelligence complex. This complex is made of nutrients and phytochemicals that work together with your body to support your cell's NRF2 receptor, which in turn supports the cell's natural ability to protect and renew themselves. This means your body is primed to produce antioxidant power and it needs to defend against the modern-day stressors and aging. And in fact, that intelligence complex in Cell Essentials is patented in the United States is a big deal, as well as a big point of USANA Difference. Proglucamin contains the intelligence beta-glucan complex. This complex is comprised of ingredients based on Asian wisdom like reishi and shiitake mushrooms in combination with baker's yeast to support the body's natural response to help support an already healthy immune system and even during times of occasional stress.
Next, Hepasil DTX is formulated with Intelligence Detox Support Complex that includes powerful broccoli, green tea, and curcumin extracts to optimize the cellular detoxification response that supports your liver natural cleansing and detoxification functions.
And Copa Prime features the Intelligence Cognitive Support Complex to target the production of an important cognitive protein associated with optimizing neural pathways that support learning, memory, focus, alertness, mood, and thinking, as well as overall brain health and aging. In fact, Copa Prime got its name from one of the ingredients that's used in the cognitive support complex called Bacopa monnieri.
Some of the Cellavi products are also formulated with Intelligence technology and include the Cellavi cell signaling complex, made up of bioactive peptides and botanicals. This complex signals your skin's cellular response to target the production of moisture-producing lipids and compounds like collagen, to visibly fight the look of aging and help your skin to appear firm, smooth, glowing, healthy, youthful, and dramatically radiant.
Wow. Kenny, I think we need to put you in a Cellavi vat.
Yeah, I will be happy to do that, Rob. We need men to take care of our skin just as much as women do.
I agree. Okay, now in all of these products, we use intelligence to tune up a response that prime your cells. The way intelligence works in Procosa is a little different. Its job is to tune down a response. Procosa is formulated with Intelligence joint support complexes to help support your body's natural response to a temporary normal inflammation tuned down, while also supporting healthy joint functions, range of motion, mobility, and joint aging.
Wow. Now, I know we're not in science class for real, but let's have some fun and test your knowledge of the intelligence technology. So, USANA defines intelligence technology as what kind of supplementation? We just told you a little while ago. Is it passive supplementation, proactive supplementation, or average supplementation? Choose your response now.
I'm really curious to know.
There we go. Everybody who's listening on this one. So proactive is the correct answer. USANA products made with intelligence technology work as proactive supplementation that communicates with your cells to activate certain important health responses.
Here is a multiple choice question. How does the intelligence technology work? Magic. It just does. Or the third one is send, receive, and activate. Go ahead and enter your answer.
Some actually answer magic. Wow.
So the answer is send, receive, and activate. So first, the intelligence complex sends a specific message to your cells. And then your cells receive the message and initiate a response. And finally, your cells activate a targeted health benefit in your body.
All right, and here's the time for the final question, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the three of us would like to know really the result for this one. Now, who is your favorite scientist on stage right now? Dr. Sinat? Dr. Jeremy Tien? Yours truly, Kenny Tan? Or all of the above?
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Please vote wisely, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
All right, we're just joking. Enough. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Enough joking. Enough of joking. We all know the answer is me.
That's fantastic. All right. So we hope you continue to learn about intelligence technology because really it is one of USANA's most remarkable differentiators and selling points. Personalized nutrition is a key consumer trend that just keeps growing. And I firmly believe that our proactive, personalized approach to cellular nutrition is what USANA is known for. But don't just take our word for it. Medical and health professionals around the world are doing their homework on USANA and becoming a part of our community because they appreciate and they respect our dedication to science, including a former pharmacist who went from being a skeptic to being one of our best advocates. So presenting in Korean, please welcome one-star diamond director from Korea, Hong JungLyun, also known as Jennifer. Thank you.
저는 자기 개발을 진정 좋아하는
Hello.
개발의 끝판왕이고
I'm a person who is really into self-development, and I always did my homework. So trust me when I tell you that my trust for USANA was born from my research. I'm a trained pharmacist, and my whole life it's been about studying and recommending different medicines and health products, and also dispensing on prescriptions. And when I first heard about USANA's differentiation felt really special. So I started studying up on USANA. And thanks to my research, I was able to gain confidence in USANA's products. I came to know about the information on its ingredient, as well as about the company, its vision, and I decided to choose USANA. But before that, let me just tell you my life story. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think I majored in back in college? Maybe you would say study a pharmacy. Actually, no. When I first entered university, I was majoring in business administration, but I decided to change my major and study pharmacy, and the reason is because I was actually physically quite a weak person. Even before I started my USANA business, I knew that mission in my life was to improve other people's health. And I think it was about 10 years ago. One day I was working at my pharmacy, and one of my friends introduced me to USANA. At the time, myself and my husband, we've been running a pharmacy for a quite long time. And so we had a lot of interest on preventive medicine. So for me, I knew and I used all of the nutritional supplements that were available in the market, and I actually did not really like them all that much. So when my friend told me about USANA, I really didn't pay much attention because I thought that USANA would be no different. So this friend of mine, she knew that I was very close-minded, and she just said that, okay, she's going to leave behind a book and some of the materials and a health bag, and told me to, read the book when I had time. So I started reading that book in my spare time. And as a person who studied a lot about human body and nutrition, I could really see that USANA's differences really stood out. And the more I looked up and the more I studied about USANA was that I was really impressed at all of the USANA scientific efforts and its research and development. And also when I tried health pack, I really felt good. So I called my friend and said that, what's the amount of caffeine content in these health pack? And my friend was really surprised because I actually thought that when I used health pack, because I felt so good, there must be caffeine in it. And then she said that, no, USANA product is a supplement that's taken by national athletes and that there is no artificial activators in health pack. Now, really, there's no artificial activators, but I still feel so good. Could that ever be possible? So I decided that I should study more about USANA and its products. And I came to the conclusion that I would be able to take this product until the rest of my life. So some time has passed. And so I became a passionate consumer of USANA, and I took USANA products consistently. But after a couple of weeks later, I became more passionate about USANA, and I realized that it's not just the products that are different in USANA. It's not just the products, but there was also a great opportunity that USANA business offered, and I was able to appreciate that. The fact that I could share the favorite products that I liked with other people, that helps these other people's health, but also it helps my economic life. I mean, hey, this was a win-win business for everyone. Since there's no reason not to do this USANA business with such a low risk, but a great opportunity, I decided that I would jump into this business right away. So, I'm a fanatic fan of USANA, and I've become a member of the USANA family. So USANA business was like a dream to me. I discovered a new freedom, and it gave me a freedom of space because I worked as a pharmacist. I was always confined to a very small room, a small working space. But when I started USANA business, I was able to go out and about in the world talking to so many different people. So this freedom of space really put me on a great path forward. And I know a lot of you in this room. I know that you are also avid fans of USANA products. And it's really important for us to be able to talk about USANA quite easily to other people. People want to hear about products that can help and benefit their body and their health. So today, I want to also introduce to you some of my favorite products, because I think that's very important to share. And I won't be talking about this from a professional pharmacist perspective, but it would be just from anyone, an easy to understand story that anyone can share. So the first thing that I want to talk about, going back to the basics and taking care of our core needs, is health pack. Now, this is a product that I love the most and I recommend the most to people around me. There's vitamins, there's minerals in Health Pack. It is an extremely powerful antioxidant that supports our body system and also provides nutrition to our cellular level. It really helps support the overall health with a very good balanced nutrition. So it's a very smart product. And also, one of the other big advantages is that it's very conveniently packed and designed. So you can easily take one packet in the morning and one packet in the evening. So regardless of which customer I'm talking to, the Health Pack is a product that we must recommend. Now, secondly, for anyone interested in advanced antioxidant supplementation that really helps support healthy circulation and balanced system support is Flavlavanol C300. Now, basically, this is USANA's modern nutritional hybrid technology formula. Grapeseed extract and vitamin C are combined in order to maximize the effectiveness of both of these ingredients. And also, it really protects the cells from oxidative stress and supports normal blood circulation and cardiovascular health as well. And also, it helps to normalize our cholesterol level. And all of these benefits is all combined into a single tablet for easy taking. Now, the third product that I want to recommend to you is USANA's probiotic, which really supports our digestive and intestinal, our gut health. So simply put, this product would give you balance to your belly. And it is carefully crafted with selected probiotics, which survive even in the harsh environment of our stomach, and it reaches the intestines. Each packet contains 10 billion live bacteria, which can help support the gut environment over the longer period of time, not just as a one-off, but really aids and helps with digestion. The fourth product I love to share is Visionex DS. Now, it's an eye health product which is rich in lutein. And lutein, as you know, is one of the essential ingredients for our eye health. I'm sure many of you stare at your smartphone all day, every day, which really threatens the eye health of many people in this day and age. Now, however, if once your eye health worsens, it's so difficult to reverse that trend. So it's very important that you take care of and you protect your eye in advance. Now, there's a saying that goes, if your body is worth $100, your eyes are worth $90. That's how important your eye health is. So Visionex is an antioxidant that really supports our long-term eye health, really protects the fragile tissues. It aids the retina with lutein, zeaxanthin, and bilberry extract, and it really helps maintain a really healthy structure of the lens of our eyes through vitamin C and other ingredients. Lutein in particular is not produced naturally by our body. It has to be sourced externally, which is why we supplement with Visionex DS. So look how simple it was to introduce you to 4 of my favorite products. Once again, I'm an avid USANA fan, and I can talk more than an hour about these products because it's such a fun thing to do. So, the source of my passion for USANA, once again, is the product power. Through my research and through my study, I was able to find out that USANA only uses the highest quality ingredients, and the company's clinical data, there's a lot of publication and research and journals that really back all of this up. And also, all of this is well marked on the label of the products that you purchase and that you use, and anyone can easily study it. And basically, this is the most important reason why I trust USANA's products. Also, on top of this, there are USANA's proprietary technologies, which is just really amazing. And not just because I'm a pharmacist, I'm a professional or an expert. I think anyone with an interest in health can easily understand with a bit of a studying. I often use intelligence technology to help consumers understand why USANA is so special, so different, to explain that this patented technology really sets USANA's products apart from others. During my career as a pharmacist, I've seen so many products come and go. However, only USANA's special products lead the market with differentiated technology that is unique to USANA. Why do you think that is? It's because USANA's products are powerful yet safe and are based on unshakable technology. Now, wouldn't it be really great for you to introduce these wonderful, amazing products to your friends, to your family, and to make a healthy difference in their lives with new opportunities? Don't you think that's just amazing? Now, I hope that you will also be proud of these products and opportunities that USANA presents us. And I hope that everyone, both online and offline, will live a better life through USANA. Thank you, everyone. That was Jennifer. Thank you.
Please welcome Ashley Collins, Executive Vice President of Marketing, and welcome back to the stage, Executive Director of Research and Development, Dr. Rachel Brewer.
Hello. Oh, wow. Talk about a science-packed session. So who's ready to talk about my favorite topic, USANA's science-backed products?
I know I am, but I'm biased because I am a scientist.
Yes. So we just heard from Jennifer and her reasons for choosing USANA. As a former pharmacist, it is our science-based products that drew her in. So I've often wondered about you, Dr. Brewer. With your impressive list of credentials, you could have gone anywhere. So why did you choose USANA?
Well, Ashley, I actually came to USANA not because of the products that we have, but because of the ones that we don't have. We don't have products that jump on every latest trend. We don't have products with new and flashy but unproven ingredients. What we do have is a specific range of products with proven ingredients that do what we say they do. USANA is founded on science, and that's important to a scientist. I honestly love that we are willing to test our products in clinical trials. And you can look them up and see how the results came out. It is so important that we publish product results, even and especially if they don't achieve the results that we're looking for. Publishing accurate results of trials is part of our commitment to integrity and good science. At USANA, it is always about the science, whatever the outcome. That's how you know you're getting an honest, scientifically proven product.
And we really hit this message hard today about USANA being a science-based company selling premium products rather than a company that does a good job at marketing inferior products.
That's right. But Ashley, marketing is also vital to what we do at research and development. USANA's marketing team conducts market research, and they play a crucial role in launching products and promoting them.
We are a unique hybrid model of marketing and science. And together we're here to make sure you have everything you need to successfully share USANA. Thinking about cellular health, it may be new to you. And if you're not sure where to start, that's okay.
That's right. And USANA gives you an easy place to start with the best nutritional supplements in the world.
Okay, that is a bold statement. And that is one we are not shying away from because it's true.
That's right. Scientific advancements have given us a greater understanding of the human body, its systems, and the delicate balance at work inside each of us. And a simple action that you can take for better health is to supplement with science-based cellular nutrition so that your cells have the energy to function at their best.
Okay, so bring out your phones with the QR code again. Do you know which USANA Nutritional is the #1 top-selling product of all time? Is it USANA Cell Essentials, Proflavanol C, or Health Pack? Submit your answer on the live polling site.
I don't know, they're all great products.
Where are we? If you picked Cell Essentials, you're correct. USANA's #1 top-selling product of all time is the Cell Essentials. And this core product has a new video that's coming to your markets really soon, debuting right here at Asia Pacific Convention. And you guys are the first to see it.
So everything that we do starts with the cell. The cell is the basic of all living organisms. It's a very fragile structure, but it's also very manipulable.
The cells are very intelligent. They can sense. So there are many receptors in the wall of the cells. The communication is both outgoing and incoming.
Any signal that we give to our cell or that they send to each other can have huge impacts on our overall well-being.
We are always trying to upgrade our products. The Essentials is one that constantly receives upgrades. We went through every single ingredient on the label, and is this enough? Is there another ingredient that we can put in that will help with bioavailability or help this ingredient do what it does?
We research to find out what is the optimum doses for each of the ingredients. And it's a lot of work to nail down a specific dose. You have to do the cell study and the clinical study.
We were looking at these herbal ingredients that were known to activate antioxidant systems. And so instead of just giving the traditional antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E, we have this herbal complex that was working through your internal mechanisms to fire up antioxidant processes. We call this activation process intelligence technology.
There are millions of different cell signaling pathways in our bodies, and all of them are sending signals up and down and through your body. It can be difficult to have a signal be heard through that noise. And so with the Intelligence blend in Cell Essentials, our goal was to help that specific NRF2 signaling pathway be heard above the noise.
Cell Essentials is an evolution of USANA's nutritional technology. So it's got the benefits of both the vitamin mineral technology, the very best, the antioxidant technology, which we perfected over the last 30 years, plus new cell signaling technology that we've developed over the last decade. And Intelligence technology is still in its infancy, but we've still got many decades left of development. There's so many permutations, so many options that we can do with improving human health. It's a major step towards our greater goal of empowering everyone to proactively take control of their health.
Wow. USANA has always produced amazing videos, but I gotta tell you guys, this one might be my new favorite. So what do you guys think? How would you rate this video? 5 stars? 4 stars? 3 stars? 2 stars? With 5 being the highest and 2 being the lowest. Where are we? Okay. Whew. I'm relieved you guys like it as much as I do. You can find this video on the Hub.
So I am sure that you can now see why Cell Essentials is USANA's top-selling premium product. This powerhouse combination of core minerals and Vita antioxidant is our premier approach to daily nutrition. And it's the only multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement that's made with Intelligence technology. And if you recall from our Intelligence presentation earlier in this session, USANA's US patented Intelligence complex is designed to target your cell's NRF2 receptors to produce a powerful antioxidant response, supporting cellular aging and oxidative stress.
Plus, tablet delivery for maximum nutrient density and optimal bioavailability and absorption.
Your body's cells use the vitamins and minerals in Cell Essentials Intelligence complex to help build cellular response pathways so that they can be proactively prepared to respond to the trillions of vital signals that they receive every single day.
So when you take Cell Essentials regularly, you're helping your body be prepared at the cellular level to adapt and perform, giving you the advantage and reaching your personal health goals. If you take a lesser quality supplement,
or if you don't supplement your diet at all, then you might be missing out on key nutrients in your diet without your body even realizing or knowing that you were missing them. Without the right balance of vitamin and minerals in the right forms, vital cellular pathways can be affected, impacting your body negatively at the cellular level.
That is the science part of this conversation. So now I want to give you a marketing gem. We have conducted numerous market comparisons to see how USANA Cellcentials measures up to other top-performing brands. And by far, Cellcentials offers the most optimal blend of vitamins, ultra-trace minerals, and phytonutrients than any other brand out there. And when it comes to price, yes, when it comes to price, our research also shows that we're right where we should be with our value proposition, because the Cellcentials price and value truly align. This market research also validates that from a consumer perspective, Cellcentials belongs in our Tier 1 category, which is defined by heavy on science, supported by clinical trials, and offer unique benefits with innovative raw materials. That definition fits USANA's premium products to a T. So, Dr. Brewer, I kind of feel like a no-brainer, but the easiest step you can take toward optimal nutrition is taking USANA Cellcentials every day.
That's right. And now that your foundation is set with the Cellcentials, it's time to optimize. You can customize your daily supplement routine with USANA's optimizers to help meet your body's specific needs.
It's really simple to optimize your cellular nutrition and shop by body benefit with formulations that target specific health needs. Getting familiar with USANA's many optimizers is also a great way to provide personalized product recommendations. You can share your personal experiences with these optimization products to address the needs of potential or existing customers. So, for example, I always get a little bit stressed out when I travel, and Korea's a little far for me. So while I love to travel, there's always a little bit of unexpected details that pop up along the way. Can any of you guys relate to that? Yeah, exactly. So I eased my nerves with a soothing cup of Mineral Calm. It's from our mood and relaxation product category. Those of you here in Korea will know it by magnesium powder. Magnesium is a powerful nutrient that is critical to our well-being and plays an important role in supporting muscle relaxation. I felt much more at ease boarding my flight here to Korea.
Ashley, you're inspiring me. But I do wish that you would have shared that with me before I stepped out on the stage.
See? We never know who we meet may be able to help if we don't talk about our personal experiences and really listen to others. In fact, Dr. Brewer recently experienced something life-altering.
I sure did. I became a first-time mother to my beautiful baby, Rebecca. She is pretty special. Trying to keep up with all of my responsibilities with work and parenthood has left me feeling a bit scattered sometimes.
Okay, as a mother of two, they're now teens, I can totally relate to how hectic and hard that can be. So, have you considered trying this product, Biomega?
You know, you beat me to the punch. That is a great product to optimize with my current situation. The omega-3 fatty acids are really important for brain health. And as an added benefit, they are so important for promoting healthy pregnancies and healthy babies. In fact, Biomega has so many body benefits that you'll notice it transition into our total body benefit category. It is definitely one of the most important optimizers that we offer to support overall health.
Again, listening to the concerns and health goals of those you're speaking with means that you'll be much better equipped to help them customize their own routine. So for instance, If someone tells you that they feel like their body just isn't responding as well to their favorite foods anymore, they probably could benefit from one of the optimizers in our digestive health category. Simply think of a body benefit category that matches the need, and you will find the right solution. Another great product that can help with detox and digestion is Hepasil DTX, which contains the Intelligence Detox Support Complex, USANA's all-of-all technology, and our hybrid technology, all in one mighty supplement. This one really packs a gut punch in the best way possible. No wonder it's one of our best sellers.
Now, I am a USANA supplement advocate, but we can't survive on supplements alone. A healthy diet, rich in nutrients from a vibrant array of fruits and vegetables, is vital to your overall health and well-being too. And USANA understands that it's not always easy or convenient to prepare whole food meals every day of the week. So we offer a variety of functional food products to support your nutrition and body composition goals.
I seriously love USANA's active nutrition line, and not just because our teams worked really hard on it. We launched it 2 years ago in Canada, the US, Australia, and New Zealand. And we're in the middle of an ongoing rollout right here in Asia Pacific. As you heard yesterday, Korea recently added a couple new products to their active nutrition line. Weight management is a top concern for so many people. To support the many people looking to manage a healthy weight, USANA has delicious shakes packed with protein and fiber that give you the macronutrients and micronutrients you need to stay full, energized, and curb cravings.
So we're talking about Nutrimil Active Whey, or in some markets, soy. And these convenient, nutritious shakes can be used to substitute meals on the go and are available in really delicious chocolate and vanilla flavors.
One product I'm particularly fond of in this category is Metabolism Plus. It's our supercharged metabolic support supplement. It helps sustain energy and assists your body's natural metabolic functions for prolonged fat burning. It also maintains blood sugar levels already in the healthy range for better control over cravings.
Our weight management products are amazing, but so are the digestive health solutions. These products are designed to support your gut, the body's second brain, at the cellular level. Digestive health challenges are a growing concern for so many people, and USANA has solutions to help balance your belly and soothe sensitive stomachs. Optimal gut health begins with fiber. FiberG Active is a powerful prebiotic blend of soluble and insoluble fibers that aids regularity and feeds your gut microbiome, all while supporting your cardiovascular and metabolic health. I cannot talk enough about how important the prebiotics in this formula are for supporting and maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. Even as we speak, more and more research is developing around the microbiome's connection to nearly all of the systems in your body. One of my favorites is the Digestive Health Protein Drink, also known as the Active Protein Drink here in Korea, which is plant-based and provides protein while helping to maintain and balance your microbiome with its fiber from water lentil and chickpea. And the enzymes in it help to break down the protein even further so that it's more digestible and easier on sensitive stomachs. Personally, I like to mix the Digestive Health Protein Drink with almond milk and pour it over ice. It sustains my energy during a busy day of research.
Oh man, I've got to try that. It sounds really delicious. One of my favorites in this category is the Detox Tea Mix, formulated to relieve occasional bloating and gas, calm tummy turmoil, and soothe occasional digestive discomfort. And then there is also the energy and hydration category of active nutrition, developed specifically to help you maintain your energy levels throughout the day.
That's right. Energy and hydration are often overlooked as critical components in everyday health. And that's where the salts and minerals in the watermelon-flavored electrolyte replacement which can be called by a different name in some markets, come into play. Focusing on sustained energy and making sure that your body has the minerals it needs to maintain hydration will help you to conquer tasks and ultimately your personal health goals.
And rounding out products to help you take your optimization and business to the next level is one of USANA's best customer acquisition tools, CellAvive.
So, to talk more in depth about this incredible skincare lineup, I would like to bring out a scientist who spearheaded the research and development of CellAvive. Please welcome to the stage Director of Product Development, Kei-Jun Ko.
Hello, Dr. Brewer and Ashley. How are you? Doing good?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been great to see you and all of you in Korea.
So, Kei-Jun, what you and your team have accomplished with CellAvive is truly remarkable. I love this USANA product line.
Well, thank you, Ashley. You and your marketing team is great. It's been a great partner. And in our journey together to go beyond what we see. So let's see, before we dive in, I'd like to ask our audience if they know what the body's largest organ is. Are you guys ready to vote? Okay, liver, brain, or skin. Please select your answer. Is it okay? Okay. So if you pick C, you are correct. The skin is body's largest organ, and we knew we had to go big with a series of high-performance skincare products to take care of it. CeraVe spent years in the research and development phase. We are not going to launch it until we got it right.
Well, mission accomplished, Kei-Jun.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. I agree. This advanced skincare line has everything you need to cleanse, tone, hydrate, and enhance your skin for radiant, healthy-looking glow.
Well, can I ask the audience a question now? I'm curious, how many CellAvive products are formulated with intelligence technology? All of them, some, or none of them? Submit your answer on the live polling site and we'll see what people think.
Looks like they got it.
Oh,
majority got it.
They say some.
Yeah, that's right. Some of our CeraVe products feature cell signaling complex to fight visible signs of aging like fine lines, wrinkles, and provide intense hydration to reveal beautiful, younger-looking skin. Yes, you can tell which product contains intelligence by the color of container. We have dark gray colors container, which are formulated with cell signaling complex. CeraVe Radiant Facial Oil in a clear bottle doesn't contain regular cell signaling complex, but it does have a different combination of cell signaling ingredients. Just like the production of our supplement tablets, skincare product formulation and development requires multiple processes. We research and evaluate scientifically proven ingredients and select our base formula that will meet our market preferences. We develop and test our formulations in our special skincare laboratory at our headquarters skincare laboratory. Also, we use outside laboratory to verify, evaluate our product. And as Dr. Sino talked about earlier, we now manufacture nearly all of our CeraVe product in-house, where I can personally watch the formula going through every step of the process. This makes me very happy and proud of our hard-working team.
Celavive has been an amazing addition to USANA's product lineup. It's a beautiful introductory product for people who might not know a lot about USANA. These products are easy to talk about because they can actually see that they work. So, secret about me, I used to wake up with visible dark circles under my eyes.
What? I never would have guessed that, actually. You always look so vivacious.
Thank you, Rachel, but it's actually true. And my results using Celavive's Hydrating Eye Essence, featuring the cell signaling complex, have really been remarkable. I've visibly noticed a huge difference when I use it every morning and night as part of my skincare routine.
Yes, the Celavive cell signaling complex in Hydrating Eye Essence is made of 2 bioactive peptides and 2 botanical extracts. And highly concentrated, this powerful ingredient works to revitalize the look of aging around the delicate skin area. The lightweight, ultra-hydrating formula visibly lessens the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines.
And for me, my Celavive staple is the vitalizing serum.
Ditto. If our regulatory team would allow me to say that it's magic in a bottle, I would. I just did.
They probably won't, though. But this product is clinically proven to promote the appearance of younger-looking skin.
And you're not alone, Dr. Brewer. Vitalizing Serum is our best-selling Celavive product. This powerhouse serum dramatically reduces the look of fine lines, wrinkles, discoloration, large pores, and loss of elasticity to restore healthy-looking radiance to your complexion.
Yes, and we have a science to back up that. And the clinical results shows after just one application, skin noticeably younger looking. Cell signaling complex is designed with the high concentration of active ingredients and nutrients that uniquely respond to each individual, which is, fighting with the appearance of visible skin aging. And it's a paraben-free.
This session really has felt like a science academy, and I promise we are almost ready to dismiss class. But before we go, I'd like to recap some of the most important lessons learned in this science-packed session. So I'm curious from the audience, what is your #1 top takeaway from this session? Is it that USANA was founded with an obsession with cellular health? That we have a full spectrum approach to product development? USANA's high quality standards? That the intelligence technology is proactive supplementation? Or that you should start with the best nutritional supplements in the world? It's a hard choice. All of those are really important.
You can see that's a hard choice.
Yeah.
Look at our pulse changing.
I think it's hard to decide.
I think it is hard to say. Which one is it? Okay, so this wraps up part 1 of the USANA Difference story we're sharing with you during this event. Our legacy is science-backed products, as well as our ongoing scientific research. It's truly what sets USANA apart from the competition. So tomorrow morning, you'll find out why more professional and Olympic athletes choose USANA more than any other nutritional company in the world. A dozen of our elite athletes take the stage to share their story of why USANA. Plus, USANA President Jim Brown will pick up the USANA Difference story with what makes us an industry leader. Then, armed with knowledge of all the USANA differentiators, we are going to teach you how to own your time. Tomorrow, it's all about the USANA opportunity and how simple it is to share and earn. Kei-Jun and Dr. Brewer, it has been a pleasure to share the stage with you today. Thank you for all of your insight.
Oh, and thank you as well, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley and Rachel. Thank you.
I hope you all feel as scientifically edified as I do right now. Now, Go have some fun with your teams, and we will see you back here tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Have a great night.
This concludes the general session. Please gather your belongings and exit the hall. And don't miss your chance to get a photo with keynote speaker Vinh Giang, happening from 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. in the expo.
Coca-Cola